Good afternoon, everyone, and to you, ma'am, and my classmates. I am Maria Genebeth A. Malatag from Base B 2D, and I'm going to present to you and report to you the Rizal life in London in May 25, 1888. So, start. In May 25, 1888, Rizal went to London and stayed there for a short time as a guest at the home of Dr. Antonio Marigidor, practicing lawyer in London, and exile of 1872. So, si Rizal adto sa London and nagstay po siya kadiyot adto sa balay ni Dr. Antonio as a guest, and Dr. Antonio Marigidor was a practicing lawyer in London and exile of 1872. Later, he lodged at 37 Chalcot Crescent, Primrose Hill. He boarded at Becket's family. Mr. Becket was the organist of St. Paul's Church. Gertrude, called Getty or Tutti, was the oldest of the Becket sister. So, si Rizal nag-lodge dito sa 37 Chalcot Crescent, Primrose Hill, ug ato siya nag-board sa kalang Becket family. And Mr. Becket was the organist of St. Paul Church Gertrude, and it's called Getty or Tutti, and was the oldest of Becket's sister. And he spent Sundays in the house of Dr. Reinhold Rose, Rabrian of Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Authority of Malayan Language. Rizal played cricket and box with Dr. Rose's son. So every Sunday, si Rizal is mag-spend siya time ato sa balay ni Dr. Reinhold. Every Sunday mag-spend siya iyang pahuway nga na mag-spend siya sa balay ni Dr. Reinhold Rose. And Dr. Reinhold Rose is a librarian of Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Authority of Malayan Language. And Rizal played cricket, and cricket is an English game. And Rizal box with Dr. Rose's son. Boxing. Rizal also spent most of his time in the British Museum annotating Morgan's books. The Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas, historical event of the Philippine island, which was published in Mexico in 1609 for about 10 months. Rizal was deeply immersed in his historical study in London. So, Rizal mag-spend po siyang time for visit the British museums that nag-annotating Morgan's books. Now, katong Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas. The Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas is an historical event of the Philippine island, which na-publish siya sa Mexico in 1609. For about 10 months, si Rizal is deeply nag-immerse in his historical studies in London. While in London, Rizal received bad news and good news. The bad news were the persecution of Filipino patriot who signed the petitions addressed to the Queen Regent of Spain requesting the expulsions of friar in Philippines. The petition was signed by M.D. Del Pilar and M.H. Del Pilar and 800 patriots. Second, nag-attack on Rizal by Senator Salamanca and Vida and Spanish Cortes and Wenceslao y Ritana or Disenganos and Paldo Ficid or Quick Quack, and the Spanish newspaper. Third, persecution of Rizal's family and other Calamba farmers for their courage to petition the government of agrarian reform. Na persecution ang family ni Rizal ug mga laing ug mga farmers po sa kana ang Calamba because nagka-courage sila to petition the government. Petition for the government and petition the government for agrarian reform. Fourth, exile of Manuel T. Hidalgo, husband of Rizal oldest sister Saturnina by Governor o General Wheeler to Hall without due process. And the last, arrest and jailing of Rizal's friends Loreno Viado and believed prison because of the copies of Noli found in his house. So, na-arrest o napriso ang amigo ni Dr. Jose Rizal na si Laureno Viado because naa siya copy sa Noli sa iyang balay. Muna napriso sa beloved prison. That's all. Thank you.